Hello friends and family and welcome to my channel. My name is Magnus and this is Green Machine Sweden. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a rescaping of my bog filter behind me. This bog filter hasn't been touched for the last 7 years, I think. And the last few years it has just been far too efficient. The irises, the yellow irises that you see behind me, they are too efficient, and I need to add a lot of expensive fertilizer for the bog not to turn anaerobic and start to fume out the bad smelling gases. So I really need to reduce the amount of plants in there, and at the same time I'm gonna replace it with other plants that is not that fast growing. So that's gonna be excellent. Now today is, the third day when the pond is totally clear. It's very enjoyable and a time of the year that I'm really looking forward to. But for sure this work I'm performing today will of course cloud up the water. So I will have a pond clarity cam for you so you see what's happening. Anyway, it's time to start to prune out quite a lot of the lily, but obviously for that reason I need to move from here over to here. My idea is to get some space for another Japanese slow growing smaller iris, and I think I need to cut around here and take all this out. I know for a fact that there is a plastic pond basket in here somewhere, but I think I'm just going to cut the rhizomes and see if I hit it or not. It seems good. So oh my God, early in the spring there's still quite a lot of debris in the bog filter from the winter, and now it's all coming out in the pond. Let's see, yeah. So much granite grid here in the roots. I guess I have to take care of that later. Right here at this point I have this is where I fill water to my pond, fresh water, and it has actually killed quite a lot of old rhizomes, and the new one have grown a little bit higher. So I'm gonna cut a little bit here behind, because as I said, the rhizomes is rottening from the outlet. We have one from the moving bed filter, and we have one for fresh water here. And it seems like I found one of the planting boxes And you see everything is, this is old dead plant material. So it's really nice to sort out. It's actually the healthiest rhizomes I have is the ones not growing in a planting box. Basket is the name, sorry. And also here is an old basket that nothing is growing in, but on the other hand it seems like most of the dirt is already out in the water because of the outlet pipe here. Yeah, I think most of the material I want to have taken out is already out now. So we're gonna look a little bit on the clarity of the pond. This is not a good site really. Totally murky now from all the debris from the old dead rhizomes of the plant. But yeah, I guess the filter will clear it up in a few days. And this is what I have taken out. The cost for this iris in Sweden is about 7 to 8 euro per growth point. And I don't know, I think I have removed like 40-50 growth points or something. That is what I call really luxury compost material, isn't it? And here we see the result from when I built the moving bed filter. It increased the water level in the bog filter and all the old rhizomes died. And you see a few living ones, the light ones. So let's look at the plants I got from the water garden center, I would call it. It's a pond shop down south. First of all, the irises I'm gonna replace with. This is Iris Kempferi. It's a Japanese iris, and the old one I have is Pseudochorus, which is a European iris. And for my garden, the purple flowers, of course, looks a lot better than the yellow ones. And after all, it's Japanese. If they establish well, I will slowly remove the European version. But yeah, that will take a few years. I also have from the same place the Swedish native orchid, one of my favorite orchids. It's a bog orchid called Epipactis palustris. I bought 4 of them, and that's the ones that are quite big at the moment. I guess they are out early because they are probably grown in Netherlands or in Germany or something. But I have had one in my bog for the last 2 years, I think, and they are just coming up. And this is the sign I have been waiting for to do this work, because then I know the other ones would be safe as well. This one has been standing in like 1 centimeter of water and just pulling up the water to it, and I'm gonna plant them in a big pond basket and make sure that they are well above the water line, so they just pull the water, not soaking wet in there. This is a shade plant, so it will be hidden a little bit behind the irises. Yeah, and I also have a Bletilla orchid, Asian orchid, one of my favorites. I've been growing this for a very long time with purple flowers, but now I found this with mostly white flowers. Now they were sold as pond plants, and they really like wet conditions. But in the winter they need to be dry, so if you put this in the bog filter, no. So just a learning for everyone that when you buy water plants, just check that they really belongs in water all years, otherwise they will just die in winter. So this is a bonus. This one I will grow in a pot, so I put that to the side. The irises I will plant in small pond baskets, and this is just to help them establish themselves. My experience with all the plants I have put into the bog filter is that they don't really like soil. You can buy like what they call pond soil or water plant soil or something like that. But yeah, it makes no sense as everything I put in soil, it just escapes the basket and it starts to grow outside in the just granite substrate. And it makes sense, all the nutrition they need is in the water and in the big macadam grid that I have as substrate in the bog filter. It's never get anaerobic. It's always a fresh stream of good quality water with a lot of oxygen and a lot of fertilizer. So why would they need soil really? Anyway, they are grown in soil, so we need to keep them like that to start with. But around it I will use this small crushed granite, the same as I have in my Zen garden. Very nice material, and yeah, we have a lot of granite in Sweden, so cheap, affordable, and a good thing to keep the plant in place. Anyway, let's do this. So I'm gonna remove from the pot they came in. Looks like healthy roots and they have exactly the same height. And just add some granite around it to keep it in place and have something to keep it in place and extend the roots into going forward. So yeah, I know that there has been a trend in the aquarium hobby where you put soil for your aquatic plants, but really soil is not a good option to grow aquatic plants. There's no such thing as soil in any natural aquatic systems. It's just yeah, what they do is that they just release all the nutritions into the water column, and you get these crazy algae blooms, and yeah, after that when it have emptied itself, they find some kind of what they call balance, but really after that the soil doesn't contain anything that benefits the fish or the plants in the tank. So yeah, enough about that. The first one is done, and I just gonna jump right into planting the other ones, and I will get back to you when it's time for orchids. Cheers. So this is the 3 irises ready to plant, and let's move on with the orchids. So for the orchids I have already filled up with the crushed granite until the pot is like, yeah, in line with the edge of the basket. And yeah, this kind of crushed material, the process of crushing it obviously adds a lot of dust to the product. So for most people I would recommend cleaning the substrate before planting. However, I know my filter system, and I know that it will clean itself in the bog and everything will be in the filter, and in a week or so I just flush it out. It's very easy for me, and really no threat to plants or animals in the pond. So the last one that I have had for 2 years already, the soil is escaping the pot, and it makes no sense to put it inside with the pot. It's gonna be shaded by its own pot, I think. So I'm gonna take this one out. And in the long run, this is the first one that will show me if this orchid can be grown in granite crush. So, and I'm just filling the basket up. Yeah, I'm really hoping for this one's. It's gonna be cool when it's a big mass of bog orchids blooming, and you will not see it from the front of the pond. It's something I can enjoy from when I'm going into the filtering room, because that is when I'm gonna see it. Very exciting plant. However, it is protected in Sweden. So if you are in Sweden or in any part of Scandinavia, don't go out and pick them in nature. You can find them at your pond store for a fairly good price, and really that is how we protect the native flora and also fauna for that sake. So yeah, I'm gonna fill up all the crevices here, and I meet you by the pond soon. Cheers. So I have been spending a few hours cleaning up the bog, getting all the debris out, and yeah, as you can see, it's not great visibility now, but yeah, we will sort that out. Let's start planting in the bog then. So this is how the water looks when all the dust is released into the water. And it goes over to the pond, and it gets just worse and worse visibility here. Not to mention what happens when I fill it all up with more substrate in there. It's also dusty, so yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna continue working. There will be a few drives to the DIY store, and I guess I'm gonna update you on the clarity and get back to you when it's all done. Cheers. So I bought 120 kilo of macadam grit, and this is how I want it. But as you can see, the other side of the bog filter, yeah, I think I need to buy another 120. So and it's after closing time on a Sunday, so I need to get back on this work another day. And yeah, the visibility in the pond, it's not great. but the fish is eating at the moment and doesn't seem to bother at all. Actually, I think they feel more secure when visibility is not great. So yeah, get back to you another day. Cheers. So it is now 20 hours since last time I was filling macadam grit to my pond, and yeah, it's hard to tell because it's evening and it's shining, the sun is shining on it, but yeah, the visibility is almost perfect now. So yeah, I'm gonna continue filling it up and wrap up this video. Cheers. So I have been waiting for, what is it, 2 or 3 weeks for the plant to establish. What happened during this time is irises, old leaves is dying, but also a lot of new leaves is coming, and we also have a flower bud coming. So I think it's it's getting used to the conditions that I can provide. So I think it's gonna be nice. Regarding the orchids, yeah, my area has a lot of magpies. For those that don't know, it's a very intellectual and curious bird in the crow family. And every change I do in the garden, they are there to check it out. So what has happened is that they have robbed me from almost half of the orchids. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's just a sudden change they are curious about. So I really hope that they will leave them alone now. So yeah, the clarity in the pond, obvious, it's good now. What happened was that within 24 hours the visibility was acceptable. Within 2 days it was good, and within 3 days it's really great. So what is all this about pond clarity when I talk about rescaping my bog filter? Yeah, well, I think it makes things a lot easier when doing this kind of work, but also it's a preparation, a shameless plug for the next pond video coming up, where I will talk about everything that has to do with the koi filter, from a beginner perspective to advanced perspective. If you don't want to miss that and haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, stay safe. Bye!